Church. First of all, I just want to say a big thank you once again to all of you because of the way you have contributed to keeping us pastorally connected together, the way you've tuned into the live streaming over this last few months, the way that you've connected over Zoom in your small groups, the way that you've contributed to the Facebook page, the way that many of you signed up for courses and different things that have been going on. But most of all, the way that you've cared for one another, called one another, written to one another, emailed one another, communicated with one another to make sure everybody was safe and well. You have been amazing. I just think, for me, it's a great privilege to be pastor of Pendle Community Church family and for our family to be part of this church. I just think you're an amazing church, and I'm so glad I am part of this family. So thank you for everything you've done. Please continue to do it, continue to contribute in those ways, and stay connected, stay together, stay caring for one another, and be encouraged. This video today is an opportunity for me to communicate where we are at in terms of lockdown and where we're thinking of going, and to try and give you some clarity as to those things. So first of all, I want to say that in my last video I spoke about 2 tracks that we felt needed to be laid down before we can move our train forward in terms of church. Those 2 tracks primarily we're referring to Sunday morning corporate worship, where we gather all together as a church family. Now, I want to say this. My first priority, and our priority as a leadership for Jill and Paul, is to hear what God wants us to do. We want to hear from Him what He intends for us as the way forward. That is our primary concern, and we felt at that time when I made that video that those 2 tracks were the 2 things that were on our heart, that we felt were right, and we still feel that those things are right in terms of our Sunday morning corporate worship of everybody gathering together. Now, we are therefore not at the present time thinking of opening up on Sunday morning for corporate worship together as a church family. We do not feel that it's the right time to do that, and we're just waiting on God and prayerfully working things through as to what that will look like in the future. But I can just want to be clear that right now we do not feel it's the right time to do that. So what we want to do is continue to build on what we are doing, which is the communication through Zoom, the live streaming, the connecting over various media platforms, and continually pastorally caring for one another, staying connected in all the ways that we are doing, and to try and build on that and bring new things in, new courses, new things people can sign up for and jump into, so you can be encouraged and built up, and really build on the work that we've done. But right at present, we do not feel it is the right time to open up for Sunday morning communal worship together as a church family. Now, as we do look to the future, one of the things that is on our heart is, whatever that may look like, we believe that as we do open up, it will be in the context of smaller gatherings, smaller groups, to keep people safe and to retain the sense of where we feel God has been moving us forward. We've been gathering and we've been connecting as smaller groups. So as we move forward, and this is for the future, not for now, because we're not going to do it now. We don't feel now is the right time, but for the future, however we do open up and when the time is right within the government guidelines, it will be in the context of smaller gatherings to keep people safe and to stay connected and to stay healthy, and to do church in a different way for however long that may need to be done to keep us safe. Now, to be clear, that is for the future. So I just wanted to let you know what we are thinking about, what we are praying about, and what it currently looks like in our mind. So we are not opening up for Sunday morning corporate worship together. We are continuing with our media connection through multimedia platforms and all those different things, and streaming live services, and we're going to build on that. We're not gathering together physically, either corporately or in small groups at present. However, we are praying about the future. But what we do know is if and when we do feel that it's the right time to gather as groups, gather in physical groups, it will be in a smaller context. And that's how we're going to build and move forward. So I have no details about what that will look like, but I just wanted you to know our heart and our thinking at present. I hope that is okay, church. I hope that is clear for now. And as we move along, we'll give you more information as we prayerfully seek God about the way forward. But for now, thank you for everything. Just keep doing what you're doing, church, encouraging one another and building one another up.